Hey guys, welcome back. I've got an interesting story for you today. A guy reached out to me via email to share his experience. It involves a bar girl from Pattaya. Things seemed to go well at first, but like many of these tales, it didn't end as he had hoped. So, let's dive right in.
My name is James, and I was once an engineer. I spent my entire career building bridges and roads, but now I am retired. With my working years behind me, I decided to spend my golden years exploring the world. Traveling had always been a dream of mine, and I finally had the time and resources to make it happen. One of my stops was Pattaya. I had heard so much about its beautiful beaches, vibrant nightlife, and friendly people. I was eager to experience it all. Little did I know, this trip would change my life in ways I never expected. One evening, as the sun was setting, I wandered into a beachside bar. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore, mixed with the lively music from the bar, created an enchanting atmosphere. I ordered a drink and found a seat with a view of the ocean. As I sipped my drink, I noticed Nam behind the bar. Her smile was warm and inviting, and her eyes sparkled with life. Nam approached me, asking if I needed anything else. We struck up a conversation, and I was immediately drawn to her friendly and charismatic personality. We talked for hours, sharing stories and laughing together. By the end of the night, I was smitten. On another occasion, I saw Nam struggling with a heavy box outside the bar. I offered to help her, and she gratefully accepted. As we carried the box inside, we began talking. I learned that she worked long hours to support her family, and had dreams of one day opening her own cafe. Her determination and resilience impressed me, and I found myself wanting to get to know her better. One evening, I decided to surprise Nam. I arranged a small, private dinner on the beach, complete with candles and her favorite foods. When she arrived, she was overwhelmed with emotion. We spent the night under the stars, talking and laughing. It was then that I realized I was falling in love with her. Our relationship progressed quickly. I found myself drawn to Nam's energy and kindness. She was unlike anyone I had ever met before. I spent more and more time with her, and soon, we became inseparable. I could see how hard her life was. The long hours, dealing with drunk and sometimes rude customers, it wasn't an easy job. I wanted to help her, to make her life better. So, I moved her out of the bar scene and into a comfortable apartment. I thought I was saving her from a hard life and giving her a chance at a better future. I wanted to provide Nam with stability, so I invested in a small business for her. It was a quaint little cafe near the beach. Nam loved to cook, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for her to do something she enjoyed while also securing our future together. For a while, everything seemed perfect. The cafe opened, and Nam poured her heart into it. She was there every day, cooking, serving customers, and making sure everything ran smoothly. I was proud of her, and happy to support her dreams. However, running a business wasn't as easy as we had hoped. The cafe started facing financial difficulties. The foot traffic wasn't as high as we anticipated, and the bills were piling up. Nam came to me, asking for more money to keep the cafe afloat. I didn't hesitate. I believed in her and our future together, so I obliged. But despite my financial support, the cafe continued to struggle. The funds I provided seemed to disappear with no sign of the promised success. Nam became increasingly distant, often leaving for days with no explanation. I tried to talk to her, to understand what was going on, but she always had vague excuses. One day, I decided to visit the cafe. To my shock, it was closed, and there was no sign of any recent activity. I asked around and discovered that Nam had not been running the cafe for weeks. Feeling betrayed, I dug deeper and soon discovered that she was involved with other men, each of them thinking they were her only savior. When I confronted Nam, she didn't deny it. She admitted that she never really loved me. It was always about the money. Her confession hit me like a ton of bricks. I was devastated, realizing I had built my hopes on empty promises. Despite the heartbreak, I decided to stay in Pattaya. Leaving felt like running away from my problems, and I wanted to face them head-on. Pattaya had become a part of me, and I didn't want to leave with only painful memories. Instead, I chose to create new, positive experiences in the city. I sought solace in the friendships I had formed during my time in Pattaya. I confided in a few close friends about what had happened with Nam. They were supportive and helped me navigate through my feelings of betrayal and sadness. Their support was invaluable, and it made me feel less alone. Determined to move forward, I began exploring Pattaya with fresh eyes. I visited new places, tried different activities, and immersed myself in the local culture. I took up photography, capturing the beauty of the beaches, markets, and temples. This new hobby helped me focus on the positives and appreciate the city's charm. Though my heart was broken, I didn't let this experience define me. Staying in Pattaya allowed me to heal and grow. I continued to travel, but with a more cautious and mindful approach. I made new friends, experienced new cultures, and continued to learn and grow. I met other travelers with their own stories of love and loss, and their experiences helped me heal. In the months following the ordeal with Nam, I formed deeper connections with the locals and other expats. I joined a community group that organized events and volunteer activities. These new friendships enriched my life and helped me build a new, supportive network in Pattaya. I also decided to channel my engineering skills into volunteer work. I helped with local infrastructure projects, such as building playgrounds for schools and repairing community centers. This work gave me a sense of purpose and fulfillment, and it allowed me to give back to the community that had embraced me. As I walked along the beach one evening, watching the sunset, I felt a sense of peace. Pattaya, with all its ups and downs, had become a place of transformation for me. I was no longer the same person who had arrived here months ago. I had faced heartbreak, found support, and rediscovered myself. The future was uncertain, but I was ready to embrace whatever came my way, knowing that I had the strength and resilience to overcome any challenge.